So a common question we'll get from race directors is they'll ask why certain participants maybe don't have a giveaway selection, even though they've required that all participants make a giveaway selection. A high percentage of times, the reason why participants never selected a giveaway size is because the race turned on the fast registration options. So under race registration, fast registration options, you can find where these settings are. And essentially what the setting is you can set up the registration path to skip certain fields, i.e. Participants maybe don't have to answer a giveaway question. Maybe participants don't have to fill in their street address. Participants don't have to fill in their gender or anything like that. And these can be from custom questions, membership options as well. So this is really useful for race day registrations typically. With race day registrations, typically you really only care about maybe their name, their date of birth, and maybe their gender for placements in awards. You may not specifically care about any custom question answers that they have. You may not really care about their street address, their giveaway size, because it's race morning, it's 20 minutes before the race. They don't really care about their t-shirt. They just want to come in and run the race. So there are definitely certain situations where setting up fast registrations can be good. The tricky thing too with fast registration is when you renew your race, the fast registration settings will carry over from 1 year to the other. So you'll have to just remember to either disable your fast registration options or just remember that those do exist. So the main options as far as fast registration is setting it up so that anytime a participant is registering on their phone, they will skip certain fields. You can also set it up so that fast registration is essentially enabled between a specific date range. And then you can also set it up so that if they use a specific, essentially quick reg URL, that they will skip certain fields that you can set up as well. What I personally would recommend is setting it up on a date range. You know that, let's say your race is on Saturday, May 25th. You know Saturday, May 25th, you're going to have a lot of race day registrants. And on that day, you really only want to know first name, last name, gender, date of birth. And you don't want your participants answering any custom questions, asking if they want to set up a fundraiser or anything like that. You're just trying to get the basic information so that they can run their race and you can produce results for them. And again, this setting is going to carry over into next year when you renew your race. So when you renew your race for 2025, for example, the fast registration by date range is still going to be enabled, and it's still going to say the start and end date and time as what is shown here.
So the one you really want to be careful with is the mobile registration options, because if this carries over into the next year, that's when you start seeing like, okay, how come some people aren't being asked about the giveaway, but some people are? What it turns out to be is that anyone registering from a phone is going with these mobile options, whereas everyone else is just doing the regular registration process. With the date range, you have that set date range, so that's not going to carry over to the next year. And the fast registration URL, people are only going to get that fast registration if they have this special link.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe. We post videos Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. We're here.